boy, do we have some football weather for this one in Pittsburgh. And we're off from Keshun. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone playing at a high level over a decade after entering the league. He's got a Super Bowl to his name. It's Russell Wilson.
Kate, Russell Wilson's one of the NFL's most experienced quarterbacks. He's also one of the winningest quarterbacks, even with a couple bumps in the road in Denver. Remember, over that decade in Seattle with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, there wasn't a quarterback that won more games in the history of the league over the first 10 years. 9 times to the Pro Bowl as well. Put a supporting cast around him, give him a run game in the defense. Russell Wilson still knows very well how to play this game.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Wilson on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Sheds it. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Steelers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Steelers offense staying put. They'll go for 2. Wilson's throwing for it. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Quick to capitalize, Brock. They ran the offense out in a hurry and had the 2-point conversion on to that fumble return touchdown.
I can't tell you how much I love that call. You're making that turnover sting that much more, making him dwell on that miscue. I guarantee you, it stings so much worse for watching 8 points go on the board than just 7. Way to rub a little salt in the wound.
Has room down the left sideline. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What a start to this one, baby. Both teams scoring, and without hesitation, want everyone out there to go for 2. For fans of aggressive offenses, Brock, this is certainly shaping up to be their perfect type of game.
Yeah, you think both these offenses just going to go for 2 from here on out? I don't know. There's a lot of risk involved with it, but I'm here for it.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. And they're certainly hoping for better returns on this 2nd drive, Brock, after that first one ended in a pick. Fortunately, still zeros on that scoreboard.
Yeah, but you know what happened? This defense picked their quarterback up, and you feel that as a quarterback. And you want to take this field right now and pay it off. That good deed by your defense, go put some points on the board for yourself.
Russ now from the gun. Forced out to his right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught for the 1st. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers break the tie here in the first. George Pickens, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their second drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. Juke the defender. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's the give to Irving. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Hey, range. Feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Play fake. It's Mayfield. He's got time here. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Here we go. It's Mayfield. He's on the move. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First down, ball at the 36. Now a carry by Irving. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Again for the 1st time to Rachaad White. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that. Tomlin never...
Previous play is under review. After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a 3rd one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Baker now from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Oh, the football's loose. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Chased down to his... And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. He just kept going backward, trying to find an escape, and that just got tougher and tougher to watch, Brock, as it went.
Such an empty feeling for a quarterback because you're trying to keep the play alive. But let me give some credit to the defense here, because it takes swarm, it takes attack, it takes all of them to finally get to the quarterback, and they're rewarded with 2 pretty big points.
After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. That's grabbed at the 10. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They start out with a 3rd and 6. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed. Got him the ball back.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Oh, no. He lost control of another one. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets 4th down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Russ looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd, 21.
Here we go, tonight. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Another try following the sack. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. Second and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively. Conservative, try to get to a manageable third down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem, well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Once again, Irving gets up the edge to the 35.
What's to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Right back to Irving now. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. He only finds a window for two, but that's still enough for a first down. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
They're now set for first and 10. They'll run this with Irving. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's second and inches. Now it's Irving. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage, but it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a first down as close as they were to the sticks.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Here's a toss to White. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time in talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, by that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. Run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he has it down to the 30 before going out. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. From the gun, Mayfield. This one's taken in by Otten. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that.
They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on as we recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here we go.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he finds space for about a 3-yard. David, like so many, making that tackle.